Okay, so for the last part of inequalities, we have to focus on fraction part, which is rational inequality. And in this part, there's a thing we have to keep in mind is that the numerator can't be 0. Okay. I'm not sure about the spelling of the numerator, but yeah, you know what I mean. This part. Anything under this line is the numerator. Cannot be 0. So, for this question, we have to mark that x cannot be 0. Okay. And then we're gonna to solve this question as the way we solved it before. So we're gonna to solve it with polynomial first. We rewrite the question in polynomial way. Okay, and then we solve it. 2x minus 3 is equal to x. We time the x to the right. And then we move x to the left, minus 3 to the right. We can get 2x minus x equals 3 because we minus x on each side. So we got minus x here, this 2x eliminate. And then we plus 3 on both sides. This 3 eliminate, and it gives us the 3. Okay, and we got x is equal to 3. So what it tells us is that one point is 0, another point is 3. So let's draw the line here. Okay. We got 0 and 3, and it cut this figure line into 3 different parts. One is from negative infinity to 0. Second is from 0 to 3. And the last part is to 3 to infinity. Okay. Then, as always, we just pick a number from each part. Actually, we just pick the part we want to use. So I will pick 1 from this area. Okay, and then we verify this area. That would be 0 less than x. Oh, less and equal than x. No, but because 0 cannot be equal. Okay. And then less than equal than 3. Okay. So we're gonna to write 1 for the equation here and replace the x. So this will be 2 times 1 minus 3 divided by 1, and we want to see if this greater or equal to 1. Okay, and therefore we got 2 minus 3 divided by 1, that will be 1 greater than 1 minus 1 greater than 1, which is not fit. So we can tell this area is not fit, this two area fits. So only possible area for this question will be this area. Since here we got equal sign, but we already know that x cannot be equal to 0. So 0 should not be included. Okay? And for this part, we got an equal sign, and there is no sign that tells us that we cannot include 3. So we will get 3 included and greater than it. So we're going to write the answer here. We got 2 parts. So first part is x less than 0. No equal sign because x not equal to 0. And the next part will be x greater or equal to 3, which means this area. Okay, and that's for our answer here. So you can also express this in another form, which is negative infinity and 0 with this. Here we're gonna use this bracket 3 to infinity. So these two is equivalent to each other. These two are equivalent to each other. Okay, so either of these two could be the answer. Then next, we're gonna to get into this part. So, as we mentioned, in rational inequality, we have to note that the denominator could not be 0. Denominator could not be 0, so x could not be 0. And then we start to calculate in polynomial. So x minus 1, x plus 1 divided by x equals 0. We time each side with an x. Then we can get x minus 1, x plus 1 equal to 0. Then we can know that x is equal to minus 1 or 1. Okay, and then at this point we got 3 points. 1, 2, 3. It is 0, negative 1, positive 1. So here we're going to draw the figure line and negative 1, 0, positive 1. Okay, and then we're going to pick an area to test whether it fits or not. And remember, we can't equal to 0 here, so make a small mark on it in case we forgot it. And then I will pick 2 in this area to verify it, and after we verify, we can know which part it fit, which part didn't. Okay, so let's start from this. Is x greater than 1? Okay, greater or equal to 1. Okay, and we can tell that here. Okay, so we got minus 1, plus 1, and here we use 2, right? 2 here to replace the x here. Oh, the x here. Okay, and then is that's equal to 0. So we can get 1 times 3 divided by 2, less or equal to 0. This is 3 over 2 is less than 0. Does not fit, so we can tell, okay, not fit, fit, not fit, fit. Therefore, our answer will be this area and this area. And be careful that 0 is not included. So we can write our answer here. It's 2 area again. First we write this area, which is x is less or equal to -1. Okay, second I'm going to write this area is 0. Okay, not equal sign because we can include 0, and less or equal to 1. Okay, and that's all. This is our answer. And the other way to represent this is negative infinity, -1 with different mark, and 0 not included, 1 included. Yeah. The other way to show the answer. Okay, and then we move on to last example in this section. Okay, don't freak out, it's not that hard. So remember that our denominator could not be 0, x squared minus 9 could not be 0. We can know that x squared would not be 9. So x could not be 3 or -3. Why we got negative here? Because -3 squared is 9. So x squared equal 9. We can also say that x is equal to -3. Okay. So keep this in mind. It provides other points for us. And then we start our calculation here. So we want to solve this in polynomial. It will provide us some points. Let's rewrite this in polynomial. X squared minus 3x divided by x squared minus 9 less than 4. Okay, and we got x squared minus 3x less than, we time this part to the right, so 4 times x squared minus 9. Okay, we got x squared minus 3x less than 4x squared minus 36, come from this part. Okay, then we move everything to the left. So first we move this to this is minus 3x squared because we got 1x squared, and here 4x squared move to right and left will be minus 4x squared. 1 minus 4x squared will be minus 3x squared here. And next part, okay, negative 3x, nothing change. And then negative 36 move to the left will give us positive 36, then less than 0. Okay, and by observing this equation we can tell they got a common factor 3. So on the same time I want the coefficient of x squared not be negative, so I will divide each part with -3, -3, -3, -3, and we can know that right hand side 0 divided by -3 is still is still 0, but we have to change our sign here, so we change our sign first, and then for each part we just okay, we mark at here. We want to divide this with -3, this with -3. Okay, So for first one, we got x squared. Second one, we plus x and minus 12. Okay? We erase this. So divided by -3, they cancel each other. -3 cancel. -3, it become -12. Okay. Yeah, we got this. And then we're going to move and change this into two bracket form so we can find the points. Here we got x plus 4 and x minus 3. These two times each other will give us -12, and the sum of them is +1. Okay, so we can tell from here x could be -4 or 3. So at here we already get that x could not be 3 or -3. It provides us 2 points. And then here we also got 2 points. So we draw them all on the figure line. It's an x. We got -4 from the smallest to the biggest. -4, -3, and 3. Okay. So here we got -4, -3, and 3. Okay. And in this case, we have found something that's interesting. X could not equal to 3, but we got 3 in the answer here. How could this happen? Okay, because this happened for the denominator, and this is a solution to this question. It does not have fraction in here. So when we represent in this form, which have fraction, we can consider 3 as a solution. So at here, we have to mark x on 3. Okay. Then at this point, we pick numbers in area. I'll pick 0 for here, and we can start our validation for here. Okay. So we are validating -3. -3, that's less than what? Less than x and less than 3. And here we got it like this. We use this. So we take 0 inside here we got 0 squared minus 3 times 0. Okay, use orange. And 0 squared minus 9 less than 4. So on the left hand side we got 0 minus 3, 0. And here we got -9. 0 divided by -9 will be 0. So 0 less than 4. Correct? It fits. So this area fit. We can tell. This area not fit, not fit, fits. No, wait a minute. Sorry. Because here is not equal. So actually we have to redo this. So it didn't only cross the 3 over here. We also cross the -3. And at this point, we can tell whether this 2 point will connect with this area or not. So we have to also verify here and here. Okay. So we're going to test these two area too. These two. And for this one, we're going to take 4. And for this one, we're going to take minus 7 divided by 2. That is minus 3.5. Okay. So, and here we're going to verify this area first. So this is the area of minus 4 less than x less than minus 3 here. And the number we use is minus 7 over 2. So we rewrite the equation. Square minus 3 times is minus 7. Minus 7 over 2. Minus 7 over 2. And for the denominator is minus 7 over 2 square minus 9. Okay, and it's less than 4. Okay, so do it one by one. This part is 49 over 4 because we squared then 7 square divided by 2 square. We got this. And then minus 3 times negative. Okay, so here we got 2 negative sign. We can change this into positive. And then 3 times 7 is 21. We get 21 over 2. And in the denominator, this part is same as this part. So we can directly write 49 over 4 minus 9. Okay. Less than 4. And let's calculate here. We would have, a little bit complicated, but 49, and here we plus this part. We had to make the denominator the same. So we times 2 to the denominator and 2 for the numerator. We get 42. And here we got 4 over 49 minus 36. Because same, we times the denominator originally is 1 with 4 and this with 4. So we get here is 36. The denominator is 4. Okay. And less than 4. Okay. And since that we got same figure in same factor in the denominator, here is a big fraction, so this part is the denominator of big fraction. This part is the numerator of this big fraction. They got common factor 1 over 4. So we can times 4 for denominator and the numerator. So they will eliminate each other like this. And then we can write our new line, which is 49 plus 42 divided by 49 minus 36. This will still be this. And then we get 91 divided by what is this? 13. And then we have to see if 91 divided by 13 is less than 4. So let's see. 4 times 3 let's see. I think it's like 7. Okay, 7 times 3 is 21. We got 2. As 7 times 1 is 7, and plus 2 is 91. So we got 0. So we got 7 on the left side. We got 7 less than 4. Is that correct? No, it not fit. So this area does not fit. Okay, minus 4 here, minus 4 between minus 3. So this area not fit. And then we're gonna test this area. Okay, so it's x equal 4, and it represents x greater than 3. Okay, so we just do it right to it on the right hand side. So this would be x greater than 3, and we're going to use 4, right? So 4 square minus 3 times 4, and 4 square minus 9. Okay, and then let's start the calculation. So 16 minus 12 divided by 16 minus 9 will be less than 4. Here is 4 divided by 16 minus 9 will be 7. Okay, so this number is like less than 1 because you divide 4 with 7. You can only got 0.5, 35, 50, something else. So 0.5 something else, and that is less than 4. So this fits. X greater than 3 fit. This means this area is fit, and the area here just next to the area not fit will fit. So fit. Okay, so we can know that this area is connected with the x equal minus 3. They are not fit. And the area here, x equal 3, is not fit also. And the area left fits. So when we are writing our answer, okay, let's copy this, please. Copy. And we pass this down here, so it'll be easier to tell. Okay, so when we are writing our answer, we got this area. We got this area. Oh no. Okay, it's not a good way to represent this. We use dot, so minus 4 is not included because we doesn't have equal on there. So we'll write this and the mark, the empty circle, and this. Okay, so remember here and here they are not included. For our answer, we can write x less than minus 4, x greater minus 3 less than x less than 3, and the third part is x greater than 3. Okay, and you can also represent it this way. For minus 3, 3, union 3, infinity. Okay, and this symbol means union, so they don't have to connect with each other, they can be separate area. Okay, and that could be your answer. And that's all for this part.